uppercut that is. He'll be very lucky if he's allowed to continue with that.
Well, he's done ever so well so far, Jorge Barrios. But that's a worrying sign, the cut. And there are 5 rounds to go. Will it hold up? And will he have problems with the vision? Here's the 8th, the round that Acelino Freitas finally punched the resistance out of Barry Jones.
Well, the question marks now, what has Barrios got left after that big onslaught in the 7th? Put so much effort into that 7th round.
He fought like it was his last round. I wonder if he thought that they might actually stop it because of that cut. Again, though, right hands from Freitas on the problem spot for Barrios. Not have looked totally comfortable, Acelino Freitas, but looked in serious trouble. But can Barrios get to him late on? He's turned southpaw, Freitas, and back again to orthodox.
Well, showing some real grit and determination in there, Barrios. But Freitas just one move ahead at the moment. He's the one getting off first with the shots.
Certainly not been a vintage performance from the world super featherweight champion, but it's a good fight. With a man really been dented yet. Are we getting into the territory when one or two of these big punches will start to have more effect? Legs getting tired, arms starting to hurt surely inside there now.
Yeah, nice work with a jab there from Freitas and getting through with a lovely right hand. Boxing well here in the 8th round, Freitas.
That was classy from Freitas, but back comes Barrios with his own combination. Trying to back Freitas up. He's looked to hold the middle of the ring, Jorge Barrios.
It was a nice change of tactics here in the 8th round from Freitas, showing us that he can actually box
Freitas
on the back foot.
Down to a jab in the 8th round. He just smiles, so does the referee. It wasn't a huge knockdown or anything. I think they just sort of had to go through the motions there. But he's on the canvas, Acelino Freitas, and hurt there by a right hand from Barrios. That will give the Argentinian so much self-belief.
Well, just seems to be off balance more than hurt there, Freitas. And around, I'm going to score 10-9 because I had Freitas winning the round clearly, and then of course getting floored. Seemed to be more off balance than hurt.
Might be vital that, how they score it. Guy Jutras, Dennis Nelson and Pete Trematera at ringside. A lot of these rounds have been close. The general feeling here is that Freitas is winning this, but well, it was a legitimate knockdown, if not a really powerful punch.
Yeah, it was a legitimate knockdown. He walked onto a straight jab, more off balance than hurt. Yeah, definitely wasn't hurt at all, but the shot landed, so it's got to be scored a knockdown. But still around, I'd only score 10-9 for Barrios.
What will happen next? We have 12 minutes left of this interesting World Super Featherweight title. The silver trunks of Acelino Popo Freitas defending here in Miami. There's Spencer's scorecard. You've got Freitas just one in front now. It's close, isn't it?
Yeah, just one in front. Barrios coming back so well, and that knockdown may be a telling point.
Blood still rolling down the left side Jorge Barrios. Hindered since the third round on that. He's had his moments in the fight. You can see how much he wants this. But is he good enough to take the titles from Freitas tonight? Never been in with anybody really remotely near the class of Freitas. He did hold the WBU belt for a while and has a win over our old friend who's become the scourge of the domestic super featherweights back in England, Afif Djelti. He's about 46 and a granddad now. He's the European champion still.
He is. He's in the best stage of his career.
Our best super featherweights back home. Probably Kevin Lear, Michael Gomez and Alex Arthur, the emerging Edinburgh prospect. Well, this is how the press were scoring it. Barrios in front on one, big Freitas on the other. It's a fight which you could score in very different ways, especially that knockdown in the last round, 10-8 or 10-9.
Well, some of these rounds have been close, but for me, Freitas is the one that seems to be more in control. Barrios putting on another big onslaught in this round.
This is where it comes down to inner strength. Who will finish the better? Terrible, terrible cut now on the face of Jorge Barrios. I wonder if some referees or doctors back home would have stopped it by now. Would be a cruel way for him to lose with the amount he's put into this fight. The health must come first, though.
Yeah, looking at that cut, really is a terrible, terrible cut, and I think there's a lot of referees out there that would have stopped this contest maybe a round or two ago. But he's still in there and still fighting away, Barrios. Tremendous finish here to the 9th round, and a good round again for Barrios. Put on a big onslaught. Another round that's gone so close, difficult to score. But maybe just leaning towards Barrios.
Two cuts by the eyebrow and that horrible one on the eyelid for Jorge Barrios. Very, very close. Could the world super featherweight titles be slipping away from the Brazilian cult hero Acilino Freitas? One of 6 children, he grew up in poverty in Salvador, sleeping on a dirt floor, and had hardships. Now he's got the money, the fame, and at the moment, the world titles.
Massive right hand start around there from Freitas. Still looks quite fresh here in the 10th round. And this fight really could be won or lost here from here on in.
Crowd getting a little tenser here at ringside. They want Freitas to deliver, and deliver fairly quickly. This is certainly not a foregone conclusion by any stretch of the imagination.
Now, as I said, this fight could be won or lost here in these last few rounds.
Good right hand from Barrios. Freitas again with those hands low. Looking sloppy. Is he starting to run out of steam?
Well, Freitas has been weak on the left side, been wide open to right hands all night. Barrios full of defiance, coming forward, really letting those shots go. This is a man that really wants this.
Determination, enthusiasm and grit shown by Jorge Barrios tonight. In his first world title fight, remember, nobody knew what to expect. And win or lose tonight, we'll have him back. It's been a proud display from the man from Tigre by Panama's Delta River, the province of Buenos Aires. To back up Freitas into the corners now.
This is good work again from Barrios, really driving those shots in.
Wielding in the hooks and not allowing Freitas room. Seems to have been badly affected by that problem with the right ear. Either the suspected thing would be disorientation, but it hasn't happened, and he's just willing himself on. It's a ferocious effort from Jorge Barrios.
Yeah, it really is, and I don't know if Freitas knows actually how close this contest is, because he's boxing like a man that needs to just survive these rounds to keep his title, but I see it a lot closer than what he thinks it is. And Barrios, for me, taking these rounds at the moment and winning this round as well. Another good round for Barrios there.
Barrios has come back.